Welcome back, everybody. Got out of suit and tie. Got to get out of that as soon as I can. Gonna get ready to go unload the scope, and then because I had so much going on this morning, still got to get my swim in today, so I'll be doing that after I get done with this post. Anyway, read an article, just want to share it here. Here's a beautiful image of M83, Messier 83, the southern pinwheel. Beautiful galaxy in the southern sky. It's coming up this spring. If you haven't seen it, take the time to find it and really observe and take a look at it and see the spiral structure there, see how much you can get out of it with the scope you have. And then of course NGC, I believe this is 5128. Yes, it is Centaurus A. I can actually see this from a couple of my more southern observing spots in April, very low on the horizon. Not a great view, but I can make out the dust lane, and I can see the galaxy, and I've done that multiple times. I've had friends with me who've done it multiple times as we observed together, and we validated each other's observation of 5128 from here, just like we can with the Great Gobbler down there too. Anyway, just finished digging into a fascinating new paper. It's titled Tango of Titans, Centaurus A and M83 as a local group analog. Links here to the paper, links also at the bottom of this post. Head over to EadsyAstronomy on Patreon, you can get the links. For those of us who have decent telescopes and aperture, these targets, we know and love them. We've gone after them. But this research reframes them in a way that makes every photon that we take in when we observe them feel a bit more significant. And yes, I can fleetly catch, like I said, Centaurus A 5128 when I'm observing from those sites. So here's a breakdown of what the researchers found and why it matters to us for this upcoming spring dark sky sessions that will be out there. We usually think of the local group as a unique arrangement, the Milky Way and Andromeda dancing together, but the authors of this paper, and I hope I say it, I'm going to massacre it, Benisty, Libeskind, and Makarov argue that Centaurus A and the M83 group is actually the closest and most striking analog to our own cosmic home here. The power couple, just as the Milky Way and Andromeda dominate our neck of the woods, the massive elliptical Centaurus A NGC 5128 and the beautiful spiral Messier 83 act as the primary gravitational anchors of their group. The distance, they're roughly 12 to 15 million light years away. That's close enough with our modern instruments and space-based telescopes that we can resolve individual stars and satellite galaxies, making it a perfect laboratory for testing how galaxies grow. Why does this matter for us? If you spent time with Centaurus A, you know it's a beast. That dark, warped dust lane is unmistakable even in smaller scopes. Messier 83, the southern pinwheel, is equally stunning, showing off those grand design spiral arms. The paper goes deep in the dynamics of this system. Here's what's happening behind the scenes while we're at the eyepiece. It's a massive scale. The total mass of Centaurus A and Messier 83 system is comparable to the local group, but it's interesting because Centaurus A is an elliptical, likely the result of a major past merger, whereas our local group is dominated by two spirals. A growing neighborhood, the research used high precision data to look at how these galaxies are moving. It turns out that they aren't just sitting there, they're actively falling toward each other, much like many believe the Milky Way and Andromeda are on a collision course. Of course, that's debatable right now, based on some papers that came out recently. The tangle in the dark matter, the tangle in the title refers to the gravitational interplay between these two giants. By studying the orbits of the tiny satellite galaxies surrounding Centaurus A and Messier 83, the team can weigh the entire group. For us amateur astronomers, this adds a layer of mental aperture to our observing. When you toggle between Centaurus A and Messier 83, you aren't just looking at two random deep sky objects. You're looking at the same binary system of titans that mirror our own home structure, helping astronomers solve the mystery of dark matter and galactic evolution. My bottom line, next time you're under a 21.5 M-pass sky, take a moment to swing your telescope over to these two, Messier 83, the southern pinwheel, and NGC 5128, Centaurus A. and use your O3 on the H2 regions in Messier 83, or push the power with high magnification on the dust lanes in Centaurus A and enjoy the view. As you observe these details, remember you're looking at our cosmic twins across the void, a tango of titans that is teaching us exactly how galaxies like ours in the local group come to be. Clear skies, keep looking up. There's the link to the paper. Have a great one. Catch you next time.